How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews back with big beer time in the form of Angry Chair Brewing's It's Their Krampus. This is a Imperial Sweet Stout. I can feel the Bettis already. It's been a while since I've covered an Angry Chair beer. I did a mystery one, actually, not too long ago. But that was a mystery beer. Didn't go into it purposefully. This one I am. This is their Krampus Imperial Sweet Stout. Angry Chair Brewing. Hi Joe Kids. And it says, drink fresh, do not age. Artwork by Will Rest and brewed and bottled by Angry Chair Brewing, Tampa, Florida. And that is that. I don't know what year this is. This was actually given to me part of my fantasy football haul when I won my fantasy football league, beer league this year. So there you go. Cool. I like the artwork. It's just has a little, I don't know, something about it. It's like it's got an illustrative component to it, but at the same time, it's kind of like, oh shit, there's like packing peanuts or styrofoam kind of underneath the cap itself. Jesus Christ. So let's see what this has. See, all the kind of styrofoam whiteness underneath there. That's kind of creepy, actually. Anyway, it looks exactly like we thought it was going to look. Big, rich mocha head. Dark as dark can be kind of body to it. Done and done. It looks like a Florida Stout. Let's see if she has a nose. You know what? It smells sweet. It smells like marshmallow. It smells like milk chocolate. There's a bit of roasted malt there. There's a staleness to it, though. There's like it's not even like an oxidized thing. It's almost like, I don't know. It's like a soft staleness, like a metallic staleness to it. So I might be getting a little bit of those kind of metallic vibes I get from some of these beers. There's no ABV in this, but listen, it's a 750 of a Florida Stout. It's probably right around 13%, give or take 1-2%. So she smells like a big beer. She smells rich. She smells sweet, but not overly sweet actually. But there smells like there's a little bit of like metallic thing. Could be a little oxidation going on. Let's find out. Cheers. It's actually not that sweet. Yes, brass tacks, it is a sweet stout. But for what Florida typically produces, it's not that sweet. It's sweet, but not that sweet. It's definitely giving me like Score Bar vibes. And then I'm getting that chocolate. I'm getting like a big roasted component. Feels like there's a touch of coffee and a touch of roasted malt going on. Marshmallows in there, a little bit of nougat vibes. It's like when I say Score Bar vibes, Score Bars, if you never had one, for me, Score Bars have always been an adult candy bar, just because one of my mom used to love them when I was a kid and I'd eat them, but I would be like, they're a little bit too, I don't know, roasty or too adulty, I used to think. And that's the way the sweetness comes off, a little creme brulee like. A little bit of more of an adult kind of candied sweetness as opposed to straight just sugariness, which is appreciative. You know what I mean? I like a little bit of depth to my sweetness. Pastry stouts can be fun, but when they're just sweet on sweet on sweet on sweet, it can get a little bit boring. This one has a little bit more depth to it, a little bit more character. It's a little bit oxidized. There's a little bit of flatness to it. Almost in a positive way. The oxidation kind of tempers a little bit of that sweetness, I believe. So I think that's a good thing because it is sweet, but it's not coming off overly sweet like a lot of these big Florida beers. So that's a good thing. Not getting that metallic astringency thing I typically get from some of these darker beers. It's nice, it's fun, it's tasty. It's definitely in your kind of sweet. It's like, it's not, I wouldn't call it a pastry stout, but at the same time, I wouldn't call it a base stout. It's floating somewhere in that middle ground. In a fun way. I like it. It's tasty. It's nice. It's a milk stout with a little bit of extra oomph to it. I'm a fan. I don't think it's a long haul ager. Like I said, I have no idea how old this bottle is. I don't think it's that old, but I dig it. I like it. I think it's fun. It's a nice milk stout. It's a nice sweet stout. ABV wise, oddly enough, because of how it's coming off, I don't think it's that big. More like 10%. than 13 because there is no heat at all whatsoever. I want to even go lower than that, but just knowing these breweries, I don't want to. Yeah, she's nice. There's a little bit of that metallic thing right there. Just a little bit. But yeah, she's nice. I honestly, rip the label off this. Drinking this wine, again, perception, I already know what it is. But I would hope I would just be like, okay, this is somebody's like extra sweet kind of milk stout. That's what it comes off as. There's a little bit of that marshmallow comes through. There's a little, that roasted malt with a little bit of coffee vibes comes through. And it's nice. Nice mouthfeel, just a little metallic astringency and a soft kind of oxidation to it. So let's talk about it. One of the better sweet stout, milk stout that I've had as of late. Not on the outside, but she's not on the inside either. It's kind of floating on the edge. Tasty beer, fine. Good stuff. Just doesn't blow me away. Burps. Value and availability. It's Angry Cherry. I think their stuff is pretty readily available. If you live in Florida, you can get it. If you want to, if you're one of those beer trader people, I'm sure you can get the shit out of this beer because it's not, has 19 adjuncts on the label and it's not barrel aged. So take that for what it's worth and leave you with, if you like, what will you like this beer? If you love Krampus, listen. I love Krampus. I've always had a soft spot in my heart for Krampus, and then it just got amplified when they did the Krampus, a whole kind of story arc, and the League, the TV show. So I love me some Krampus. So if you like Krampus, if you like marshmallow stouts, you like sweet stouts, milk stouts, Florida stouts, this is going to do you right. It's not going to do you wrong. Like I said, mine had a little bit of oxidation. It has that soft metallic thing that is very sensitive, at least for me. So take that for what it's worth. But pretty tasty stuff. Let's put it this way. I'm not going to go fucking apeshit trading for it. Well, I don't trade for shit, but if you're a trader, I wouldn't go bonkers trying to get it. Market value stuff. There you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice little milk sweet stout right now. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.